cowboy.
Well, I mean that's the thing. I think there's different aspects of the cowboy life. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure a lot of the cowboy poets and you know, people I've been watching lately are. I don't think that they could, you know, ride all day and brand calves all day. But
Yeah.
they sure understand it and they know it. You know?
Yeah.
So.
Well, that's him. Like you. You have cowboy ancestors. A lot of them. You know, on your dad's, on my side, your
Right.
granddad, your dad. Your great granddad. But your dad was not a cowboy, but he was a singer.
Yeah.
Who, you know, he personified to me the
Well,
West.
but I think that's being a cowboy is a relative term. I mean, you can work on a ranch and you know and do that work without. I mean, when you're matched up against Grandpa King or some of the really good cowboys, if, it's probably pretty intimidating if you're even trying to be a cowboy.
Yeah.
It's like it's like the time because construction work is also in the family. I remember going and getting a job framing, and all these guys have been framing for 6 years, so they were so hard on me. The first 2 days I had to be as good as they were, and so I think that that intimidation factor. I can't imagine Grandpa being a nurturing cowboy to teach other cowboys how. I mean, I think he just expected you to be a cowboy, like he was. So.
Yeah, born to the saddle. Well, your Uncle Paul had a natural ability, and an interest in horses long before your dad came on the scene. So your dad, he got reduced to doing the ditch cleaning and stuff like that, which made him hate the job.
Well, but I think that's also the other misconception about the romance of the cowboy and working on a ranch, because I worked on Aunt Renan and Uncle Emmer's ranch, and it's like they say when you're a film actor, the actual acting that you get to do is this big. To be a cowboy, the actual cowboying you get to do on a ranch is about this big. The rest of the time you're building fence or changing water or digging out the ditches and
well, everybody rides a whole lot in a spring roundup and in a fall roundup, and then a few intense days they spend out riding with looking after their cattle.
And the extent of the riding I got to do was just on the summer range, pushing the cattle from one section to another section. You did a lot of that, or you went out. Sometimes you went out riding for cattle and you never saw a cow the whole day.
Well, what surprised me so much about your dad, though, is that he actually worked framing, carpenter work, and he'd say he wasn't a good carpenter, but he said, well, the men carried me, they helped me, they liked me, and if I got on a hard job I didn't know how to do it, why, they would help me.
I think there's some people that do jobs that aren't going to be good at anything, but they do it anyway. Dad was kind of like that. I mean, I think he had a beautiful gift. He was a gifted singer. That was not one of the things that he could not do. He could do that.
Yes.
But I think whatever he did, he was always going to have some difficulty with it.
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah, your dad could harmonize with anybody. I was always impressed with that, and he would willingly take. Sing the lead, and I'll do this. People depended on his ability to do that. That sang with him, but he never played an instrument. He never learned the guitar. He let other people do that.
Well, a lot of vocalists don't. A lot of vocalists don't play the guitar.
Yeah.
So.
Well, Raymond, I hope that you have a lot of good luck in Austin and where you're going booking this play, Bohemian Cowboy, there, and I hope you do it some more places in Utah.
I mean, I will. It's just that it takes a lot of time to develop it. I mean, a lot of things in life are not easy. And, doing a theatrical show and then developing it and then convincing people, getting people to come and see it, and then convincing them that it's good. That's why you have to have a website, so nowadays people want to come and they want to see exactly what you're doing. They want to see what you look like. They want to,
we're going to look forward then to seeing your website.
Okay.
So would you close this then with one more song of your own choosing, whatever you think
sure.
might?
Let me think here. Not afraid of Jesus, though my faith is not thin. I think you call me falling, said you don't know where I've been. You're sorry that you're leaving, but there's nothing left to say. Half is what you're taking, but half won't walk away. Take the cotton dress, one I like the best, I'll take all the blame. Take your headaches, take my heartaches, you can even take my name. Take the pickup, take an airplane, take a fast train, take them all so you can show that a good man on a bad road had to be let go. So there's a half a song, but I think on video sometimes full songs are boring. So let me do a little bit more of one other one.
Okay.
Let's see, let's do it down here. Give me a sky as long as a crow, flying on trade winds down to old Mexico. Give me one reason, I'll pack my bag, saddle them ponies, never look back. We'll just pick up and go down to old Mexico. Out stealing horses, back on the run, waiting for trains and shooting our guns. Out stealing horses, hoping the sun. Out stealing horses for fun. Crossing that line, breaking the trail. You on the sorrel, beyond the pale. Dust in our boots, wind through the trees. We'll drive them all night and do as we please. We'll just pick up and go down to old Mexico. Out stealing horses, back on the run, waiting for trains, shooting our guns. Out stealing horses, hoping the sun. Out stealing horses for fun. Out stealing horses.